It's 8:26 p.m. June 19th, 2026. We're in the Southlands, they call this. It's predominantly African American, or has been in the last generation or two. I'm going to show you what a wasteland this is. Right? The day we're celebrating opening up $1 billion library, which we should have. President should have museums. But on those days when we celebrate and talk about equality and equity, we have to remember, maybe we could have used that $1 billion for something else. And maybe we could have built it somewhere else. And maybe we could have did something different. Especially when you're talking about equity, security, and anti-racism. While you're sitting behind a bulletproof glass safe zone. See this safe zone? Does it look safe to you? What do you think? 145th and Halsted out here. We're in Harvey, man. I told you we're going to be doing these shows. You want to see these? These are wide open buildings. They don't even secure these buildings out here. You want me to show you this? Right, watch it. You see that building across the street? Look at this. Watch it. There's buildings all over messed up here. You can there. Watch this, man. This is Harvey, man. They don't even secure the building. This was a church here, this one. See that there? See that there? There you go, man. Why didn't they spend some of that money down here, man? There you go. SubX.News on the spot. We just came from a shooting down on 119 in Michigan in Roseland. Look at that, man. They're growing weeds back there, man. That's how this has been abandoned so long. There's weeds growing in that building. You see that there? The city don't even take care of this out here, man. See that there? Look at that. Abandoned, man. Wasteland. Got that? And then they talk about housing shortage. Look at this. Watch this. They talk about a housing shortage, yet there's a bunch of apartments here abandoned. You want to see this here? Look at that. See the abandoned apartments there? This is all abandoned here. Look at this. It's all abandoned. Why aren't you putting people here? Why aren't you fixing this up? Why aren't you figuring out how to use our human capital and figure this out? Why? Because you're lazy. You want to steal. You're a thief and you're a criminal. And you get some accolades for having a 150-person security detail, I guess, and going to Rome, celebrating a library, which is okay. But then you can't be talking about equity, security, or anything else. These are black people that live down here, wasn't it? Where are all these black people? What happened to them all? See, that's the question. Where did they all go? And why did it get pushed out? And why is this abandoned, right? Why does this look like this? Look, it's wide open, all busted up out there, man. This is Harvey. There you go, man. You can say what you want. You can do what you want. You can be paid as an influencer. You can do whatever the heck you want to do. It's a free country, and you're lucky you live in a country like ours. We can say where you want and go on anybody's Facebook page or Twitter page or TikTok or whatever the hell else bullshit you're on and lie about the shit that happens in our society. This is the truth here. I'm going to show you across the road here, man. The businesses are shut down. We'll see. This is Harvey. Want to see this? This ain't no joke. This is real out here, man. All black people. See that there? That was all shut down. Apartment building and a house you just seen, right? There's a liquor store here. It's still open. The Wooden Keg, man. I might go in there and get me some. How about that? Give them some business down here. And then you go over here and the gas station's closed. You see that here? Look, the whole gas station's closed down here. See this here? See that gas station? It's closed. I ain't fooling around here. It's shut down. So what's going on in our society? Got that? Let's start addressing the problems, the real problems. Right? How come this ain't fixed? And how come we spend $1 billion in one place and not in another place? And how come we keep saying we have a housing shortage when there's a whole bunch of housing right in front of you? SubX.News on the spot reporting out in Harvey. We're going to keep moving.